What's up and welcome back. I'm Riley Kraft.
And I'm Ryan Thurber, and you're watching the Rivalry Report, where we've got all your big Beckman Wando sports coverage.
We have a bite-sized episode for you today as we cover the end of basketball and check out how Wando baseball is preparing for the season. And it all starts right now.
Welcome to Rivalry Report. I'm Ryan Thurber from Lucy Beckham High School.
And I'm Riley Kraft from Wando High School. Basketball season is wrapping up and has come to a close for many teams. Coming off a tough loss against Berkeley, the Lady Warriors took on Goose Creek at home. A win would secure a second-place spot in the region for Wando. The Gators would fall to the Warriors 44-34, giving Wando their sixth region win. Coming off this big win, Wando would head to the Jungle to take on the Bengals on their senior night.
In between their games against Wando, the Beckham girls and boys teams honored their seniors in front of the sold-out Jungle. For the girls, Sydney Miller, Charlotte Newkirk, Bally Gerard, and Logan Collins all walked. For the guys, Trevor Reynolds, Aiden Lynch, Owen Elkins, Perry Taylor, Micah Shelby Jamison, Calder Reynolds, Talmadge Askins, Andrew Minch, Hudson Spiesman, and myself walked after the girls. Congrats to all the seniors and the hard work they've put in over the past 4 years at Lucy Beckham.
Now to the gameplay. Lucy hosted Wando in the second region matchup between the two. This one was crazy, with both teams hot in the offensive side of the floor. This game was back and forth for all 4 quarters. Big games for Wando's point guard Malaya Mazik and freshman McKenna Reynolds were a large part of this win for Wando. Mazik would have 19 on the night, Reynolds with 14. On Beckham's side, Molly Seifert and Vivian Watts were 2 that kept them in this game. Watts hot from 3, switching one to cut down the deficit to 2 with only 5 seconds remaining. However, it just wouldn't be enough. The Warriors would go to win this one in a close 61-59 win, sweeping the Bengals.
The guys, on the other hand, were looking for a different result. The Jungle was packed with the largest crowd all season, and it made it a hard environment for the Warriors to play in. Both teams struggled to get points on the board initially, but Beckham found their groove in the second quarter, and from there, they did not let up. Once the dust settled, Beckham came away with a 52-39 victory over the Warriors, completing the sweep. The Bengals dropped their next game to Berkeley and lost in the first round of the playoffs to Lugoff Elgin. The girls were able to win their first playoff game against Irmo, but fell short in the next game against Berkeley.
On Wando's end, the boys ended their season with a tough region loss at Stratford and then lost to Somerville at their house in the first round of playoffs. The girls ended their season with a region win over Stratford, but would go to lose in the second round of the playoffs to a talented Ridgeview team. With winter sports closing, this means spring sports are beginning. For baseball, they are in high hopes going into this upcoming season. And a large part of this optimism is due to 3 talented returning seniors, all future college athletes, hoping to make their last season one to remember.
Heading into 2025, Wando baseball returns with 3 college commits. The commits include 3 seniors, shortstop Brady Gold, first baseman Corbin Martins, and pitcher Max Whitmer. Gold is headed to Wofford College, Martins to Davidson, and Whitmer heads to Georgetown. Head coach Dirk Thomas is focused on building success through returning seniors' leadership.
Not so much their talent, what they bring onto the field, but how good they can make people around them is going to determine how successful and how far we go in the playoffs and things.
Coming off all region honors, Coach Thomas expects the team to play at the highest level. With all the awards from the previous season, it leaves room for improvement while also setting a higher bar of achievement for the younger players on the team.
I think it motivates our younger guys who want to be on the all-region team. They want to be all-region. They want to be all-state. They want those accolades, and they see what it takes to accomplish that. So I think these older guys that won awards last year, they're going to be pushed to maintain those awards because there's some younger guys that are pretty darn good that they're going to push them for those awards, all-region and things like that.
Last season, all 3 players showed out at their respective positions. In 10 starts, pitcher Max Whitmer totaled a 1.78 earned run average and 16 strikeouts. First baseman Corbin Martins had a .317 batting average. His 6 doubles and 2 home runs contributed to his .906 OPS, and he finished with 18 runs batted in. Shortstop Brady Gold batted .304 and led the team in walks, which contributed to his .424 on-base percentage. Gold also had 8 extra base hits last season, which led to an .880 OPS. Stats from last season highlight Whitmer as an ace for the Warriors, and both Martins and Gold as reliable hitters in a dynamic lineup for head coach Dirk Thomas.
As always, I'm Ryan Thurber from Lucy Beckham High School.
And I'm Riley Kraft from Wando High School.
That's all we have for y'all this week. Thanks for watching. Next episode, we'll be covering all things spring sports.